Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. What's this? What? Oh. Go to that. Do that. Do that. There we go. All right. Hi, it's me. I'm here. Fancy seeing you lot here. That was weird. I haven't seen you in ages. It's been at least like a year. Lots changed. Lots happened. Lots changed. The world's a different place. I'm a different person. You're all different people. It's wild out there. I told you, Halo. It's been scrubbed from the internet. There's nothing. I did pretty well that battle. Turns out ranting about Sonic is where my skill comes out. It's nothing exists. It's blank. It's like someone made it and then just went, I'm gonna get rid of it all, but I'm going to leave enough breadcrumbs for you to know it exists. It's horrible. But at the same time, I kind of love it. I want you to know that just on that, the getting ads and things on my videos, I have mentioned before that I have them turned off. So in theory, so I don't really know what turning off ads does for me if people still see it. So on my end, I've done everything I can to make you not see them. And I tried to mention while the stream was dying. I tried to mention while it was dying, sorry, that I did a survey for Twitch, and in that I was like, make it so that people don't have to see ads. I know I'm an affiliate, but why do they have to see ads? But yeah, I'm aware that there's bits of lag, Rhea. There's not really anything I could do about it. It's what I get for living in the primitive lands of the England. It's possible that it is only one that you get. Because I have the option to choose, do I want one ad at the beginning, or do I want like mid-roll ads? And so, but there's also a section that says run ads on, like, it just straight up says, do you want to run ads? And I just say no. So I assume that what that means is that what you're really toggling between is, do you want a single ad at the very beginning, or do you want to run ads throughout the stream? Which I went, no, of course I don't want to run ads throughout my stream. I'm not that greedy. The only people who run ads throughout the stream are people who are signed to Twitch and people who are greedy. There's in my opinion, there's no reason to run ads partway through the stream. Especially because of how frequently you can actually set it to run. You can set it, I can set it so you get an ad like once every 8 minutes. I don't know why, and I don't know who is setting that, but I can set it so that you get like 30 minutes of ads every hour. No better ad than a Go ad. I know it's friendly like in here. Ooh. Oops. Well, I'll just do as much as I can to him before he's gone. There we go. What if I could specify Bad Dragon? Then I would definitely do. I specify that my videos may contain sexual themes, so I should be able to specify that I want sex ads. I want dodgy gambling website adverts, and I want pornographic and sex toy adverts. I think I should be allowed those if I specify that I'm, you know, if I'm making sex jokes. Do 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 do. In actual, I think that I know it's gonna sound weird because I don't have to be in the affiliate agreement, but now that I'm in it, I don't really want to leave it. But I think that if any of you are considering streaming, don't join the affiliate agreement unless you really need something in it. Sex alarm. Someone said sex. Someone said sex. Get excited, everyone. Play the music. I don't know what the sex alarm music is, but play it anyway. Oh. The fuck? I just see in between the panels of my in between the panels of OBS, I can see like a Honkai character or a Genshin character and the word sex alarm. Excuse me. And again. But yeah. To be fair, like, characters play as a going in game and the DJs just slapped sex alarm on it. I see. But yeah, what was the word? What was I thinking of? I can't remember. Might have been that important. It was something. It might have been something Sonic related. Oh no, it wasn't. It was the slight hypocrisy there is with streamers complaining that they have to run complaining that ads are being ran on their platform, on their videos and their streams. Streamers complain that that ads that are ran. Yeah, at the end of the day, we join the affiliate agreement knowing that that's what's going to happen. You know. We join the affiliate program knowing that there's going to be ads on the stream, and then complain when Twitch puts ads on the stream. I think that we probably the general gist is that it's not just that it's adverts, it's that we don't get much from them. As far as like, there we go. As far as ad revenue goes, Twitch is one of the worst, I think. You gotta stop before you go insane. You are. You're gonna go insane thinking about Sonic. Because it's a rabbit. Well, the way that my friend described it, me and my friend described it. Actually, I can't remember who said it. It's probably him. He's funnier than I am. So he described it as it's a rabbit hole that's really, really wide, but not very deep. There's a lot there, but it doesn't go very deep, you know, because there's nothing, because it's gone. Whatever it is in reference to, I think is gone. But similarly, the only reason I have cause to believe that something that it was part of something, that there was a YouTube video or just some kind of internet series, whether that was YouTube or just a comic, a web comic. The only thing that I have to go off of is that there are people in the comments of the wiki talking about it and or quoting what happens in it. Which means that people had to have seen it. And it isn't all just being made up on the spot. And this entire... The whole thing isn't just in the wiki. Because it would be even weirder if all this was just made up for the wiki. But it doesn't seem like it is, like I said, because there seems to be evidence that there are... that there was a series that it came from. It doesn't help, though, that a lot of the characters have been given voice actors. They have on their little page, it will say what their voice actor is, but it will say that the voice actor is an actual person. So I think one of the characters is voiced by Seth MacFarlane. Another one is voiced by Demi Lovato. One of them is voiced by the girl who plays Meg, you know. So I know that they're obviously not. There's no way that Seth MacFarlane and Demi Lovato voiced characters in this. This is just what their headcanon was, maybe. But it's obvious that this person has created something somewhere. I'm almost certain that this person has created something somewhere. And I would love to know where that is, but I genuinely kind of feel like it's either gone, or there is the creeping suspicion that maybe it didn't ever exist anywhere. Maybe the whole wiki was just wrote by this person from his imagination, and it never existed elsewhere. It's terrifying to see. That Discord's just for the Fandom Discord. It's for the website and not for the series. Maybe I've birthed a mimetic brain virus and I'm spreading it unwittingly. I wish I was. Then that would make me feel like I've got some level of control over the situation. I didn't go into the Discord, and my friend also found his email address, I think, but I don't know where he saw that. But it's on the page somewhere, according to my friend, is that his email address exists, but I'm assuming that's the email address that he used for that, and so it might not be what he uses anymore. But at the same time, I also don't really like the idea of emailing this guy and being like, yo, what is this? Hi, Zoe. I saw you, I just was distracted. You're back. The Australian GTA speedrunner just got 100% Warden achievement. Well done. To him, not you. You didn't do that. That wasn't you, sorry. Sorry. Just in case you were thinking that it was you that did it. Does they? Oh, I never checked the farewell post. I mean, I clicked on it. My friend, at the top of his page, it does just say "click here," and my friend clicked on it and was like, "That was a stupid idea. I shouldn't have clicked on that." It was like, you don't know what you should never click on a random wiki page that just says "click here." You seen the random guy posing with his car in the comments of the farewell post? It's just I assume that's just a random guy and not the guy. You never expected me to be able to read. Don't worry. I'm not that good at reading. I can do the bare minimum to get by. That's a hedge, that is. I thought that was a guy wearing a hedge. What do you mean I didn't like you anyway, Salty? you're my, like, at least 8th most valuable viewer, or valued viewer, not valuable. You're sure. That's what I'll go with that. Oh, it's an M41. I thought so. Oh, he's hit me in the track. Who's this? IS2? Some kind. You alright? No? Okay. Oh, that's a bad shot by me. Fine. That's friendly. 8th most valued viewer in this very stream. Yes. There we go. For your instant, you're drawing the same conclusion as me. Good. I'm glad that I wasn't the only one. I would like to do a bit more research into it, but I genuinely don't think there is anything else to research. With 6 viewers, that's what you think. That's just the number of people watching the stream. What if there's someone listening? What if there's 2 people that can hear it? I can bump that up to 7 if I count myself. Da, 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 da. You'll give me $20 if I send him an email and ask him about this. I mean, I was thinking about it. I'm not doing it for. I don't need you to give me $20 to do it. I was kind of thinking about it. What I think is probably likely is that email is probably not. He doesn't use it anymore. I don't know what the fuck. Like, what do I ask? Oh, hi. By the way, I stumbled across David the Hedgehog. Can you do you care to explain yourself? Who's here? Where they are? Oh, there he is. I'm ignoring him. I'm gonna shoot at this guy instead. Never mind. Oh, what were you aiming at? Oh, that's actually alright aim. It was a reasonable thing to choose to aim at. Oh, it's a Panther too. You don't see them very often. Just like I just send him an email and it's just it's just like the pictures from his wiki and like explain. I don't have the Panther 2 now. I don't have any of like the removed any removed vehicle. Like actually removed, because obviously the mouse has been removed, but I can get that, so that's different. I have it researchable, but I don't have the Panther 2. I don't have the Panther AA either. I'd like to have those vehicles, but there's not, you know, obviously there's no way to get them at the moment, or probably ever. Da, 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 da. It's too high. Is that nice? Is it after me? It's alright, you don't have... Oh, never mind. Run away! Ah. I have to say, I stumbled across your David the Hedgehog wiki page and saw that there seems to be way more to the story. However, I'm struggling to find anything else. Can you point me in the right direction? Hi, Pickle. How's it going? I just... The thing is, sending him that might scare him. Like, it might scare him into thinking that I'm gonna make a fucking expose on him. My audio goes really quiet when I'm in a plane. Everything's good. You got back from work. How am I? I'm great. I'm having a great day ranting about like trying to work my way through a Sonic the Hedgehog themed mystery that I discovered at 2 in the morning last night. I don't want... The thing is, the reason I was just gonna send him if I was gonna send him an email asking, it was just gonna be a very informal thing, being like, can I ask what this is? Like, I just happened upon it, and I'm kind of confused and scared. I'm terrible at planes. Don't shoot me. You're tired. Good night. Good night, Salty. You had baked potatoes with some steak, so it's nice. I'm pleased. Oh, this is Leave me alone. I haven't even dropped my bombs yet. Fuck off. Oh, no, they're not going to hit anything. Don't mildly inconvenience that guy. I'm just the guy that was chasing me. I can hear him. Is he beneath me or above me? I think he's above me. Where are you? Come on, shoot me out the sky. Get the kill. I'm limping here. I'm limping. I don't want to go back to base. That's boring. I'm just gonna float around. Someone nearly hit me. Was that you? Did you nearly get me, Rhea? You didn't hit me, you just nearly did. You feel like the writers of the Moldy Bread arc have spiraled out of control this season. They have. But in a good way, because you get like fun, you have to find like fun, weird things. You find out about weird, like, old Sonic the Hedgehog OC fan series that have been lost to time. I should have become a fighter pilot. I might have been in the RAF. I'd have been great in the RAF. They would have loved to have had me. Back in a Spitfire. Or a Hurricane. You know, probably a Hurricane. They were used primarily for taking out bombers, I think, and that's probably what they'd want to trust me in. The Hurricane is probably a little bit... They probably wouldn't want me in, like, dogfights or... I think there's an enemy over there somewhere, because I riddle-diddled him a little bit earlier. I'd have been a British fighter ace, I would. I would have brought, like, fame to the Endless Bread name. Shit. Boy, Harris would have put me in a Lancaster, fly that way for 6 hours and drop bombs, good luck. Yeah, probably, actually. They probably would have just put me, like, as, like, a waist gunner or something in a Lancaster. That would have been cool, though. Being able to say that you served on a Lancaster, that's cool. There's a reason that the Lancaster is the best fucking plane ever made. This vehicle isn't stock, but the crew is. That's why it's so sluggish to try and use this. Oi! Bugger off! I'm not hurting anyone. Quite literally. I can withstand great physical pressure with no equipment. I'd be good. I would have been in the bomb bay. I would. I would have been. They'd have stored me in there. They would have been like, you just go and just sit in there for a little bit. Make sure, you know, make sure the bombs are still there. Make sure they haven't disappeared. As a counterweight. Drop me out. I'd be I'd be hiding inside one of the bombs. One of the bombs would be hollowed out and wouldn't have explosives in it, and that's what I'm going to be hiding in, so I can get behind enemy lines. I'd be sky high. I would. I'd be up in the sky, floating around, tweeting like a bird. I'd be majestic, I think. Get enemy lines, then what? I don't know, cause mischief. Just like, you know, go around like putting pebbles in people's shoes, you know. Just be mildly inconvenient. Take like one bullet out of people's magazines, just to make them one less, so they think they've got more ammo than they actually do. Turn lights on, leave drawers open. Just do things, anything, just for the fun of it, just to be a funny little silly guy. I felt that. Yeah, steal the enemy's toilet paper. Yeah, clank some chains and yeah, pretend to be a ghost. I'm gonna wage psychological warfare against the Nazis. I'm a gremlin. I'd like scratch the walls. I'd sing modern. I'm assuming that it's me now going back to World War II to be a fucking fighter pilot, not fighter pilot, to be a spy apparently. I'd just be like, I'd be running around like a crab. I'd run around on all fours to freak people out. People would see me. People would just see me out the corner of my eye and think I'm like the chupacabra or something. Yeah, I'm part of the intelligence unit. The schizological warfare or the delusional warfare. The whole point is that that I'm just there to make people think they're going insane. I'd kill goats and drain them of their blood. I'd like wear antlers and things so people might think I'm like the Wendigo or something. Yeah, it's seem out the corner. That's what I want them to do. I want them to second guess themselves. Oh. I want people to. I want to just make them go. What was that? What did I just see? Ah. I'd be scurry. I'd be a little scurrier. I'd be running around on all fours, or I'd be like running around like a crab. I'd leave like I'd leave like the Dark Brotherhood notes around. The black handprint on a piece of paper with "we know" or "they know," whatever it is, scrawled on it. There's Newcastle upon Tyne. Where's the other Newcastle? Oh, on every river in Britain has a Newcastle. Did that bomb get completely negated by being in the water? It doesn't look like it did. People would see me and be afraid since they're facing a British man. They would be. The only problem is that being a silly little guy behind enemy lines in Nazi Germany, wouldn't. I'd still get executed, especially if I was British, you know, because they would still think I was a spy, even if just a very bad one, which is unfortunate. I'm just like. I get caught like I get caught just like taking the soles out of people's shoes or whatever. Ah, I might have actually hit if this was a armor piercing round, like a proper armor piercing round. Truly the most scary sight to be. Oh, a British twink. Hey, I'm not a twink. I'm not. I haven't got a twinkish figure. Well, I kind of do, but I don't feel like I don't feel like a twink. Oh, probably. Maybe. So, don't know when you think about it. We've got a castle here. We've got a new castle here. What should you call it? Well, yeah. I mean, they probably don't call it that. They probably just started off without a name, and they're like, oh, where is it? And it's like, oh, it's down by that new castle. And there you go. Over time, the new castle becomes Newcastle. The twink in denial. I'm 100% a twink. I'm not. I mean, if I am, I'm a fucking... I'm definitely not a bear, don't get me wrong, I'm not arguing that. There's no way in hell that I could argue that. I think that it's like bears and twinks in it. I'm not too sure. I'm not too caught up on the gay lingo. Didn't I say I weigh like 4 grams on a good day? That, I don't know if that makes me a twink. Like what? I feel like that's too light to be a twink. I think I'm beneath a twink. Do you think is there something beneath, like a fawn? Is there anything beneath a twink? Well, I mean, of course there's nothing beneath a twink, but, you know. A stick or a Twinkie. A femboy? I've never... Aren't twinks... Aren't like femboy... Would it... Femboys are already a thing. Like, that's already a twinkish thing in it. And you don't have to be a twink... Like... You don't have to be a twink to be a femboy. I don't think so. Sticks aren't a thing? No. Not in the UK. Shit. I expect him to, you know, be looking at me when I came around the corner. Yeah, we don't have trees in the UK. They're an invasive species. We have a lot of fish and a lot of potatoes. Actually, I shouldn't force myself to say potato. I should just say potatoes, because that's what I usually say. I'm not forcing myself to conform to the standards of what people want me to say. Potato. You can make them... you know what? I don't really like chips or fish and chips. I'll eat them if someone gives it me, but it's not my preferred type of food. I'll chase that fucking bomber. J87. No, he's down. What are you? No, that's not gonna hit. It might... No, it won't. It's too far away. It's a very sluggish plane, but then again, I have got 6,000 pounds of explosives underneath my wings. No, not gonna hit. Too far. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, I actually got pretty close. That's why I don't fire at planes too frequently, because then they focus on me. That guy, is that a duck? Is he gonna come after me? No, I don't think he is. Not on purpose, at least. Oh, gosh, that was close. I was not looking. Just nearly went straight into a mountain. I was like millimeters away. Potatoes are a government lie, just like birds and oxygen. They are a government plant. I've never seen a bird. And I've never seen oxygen. I've seen chips. And I've seen, like, potato products, but I've never seen a potato. Did I get dinked by a friend? I don't know. Not. Sometimes you forget you forget to remember you're a grown-ass man. That's what's fun about being an adult, is you can do that. You're a grown-ass man, and if I want to say the word cock and balls and think it's funny, I can. Finland doesn't exist either. It's a lie made by the Swedes to hug all that open sea for fishing. I mean, the Finland doesn't exist is a real conspiracy. Well, real is a strong word. That doesn't look good. It's real in a sense that there is kind of a conspiracy around it. That there is a just due to the way that that census data is taken, there's a statistical probability that Finland doesn't exist. I don't really know how to explain it, because it's probably just completely made up for fun, but it's still, there is something out there about it. That was disgusting. I'll take it. Yes, like Australia doesn't exist, but that's not a conspiracy. That one's just true. If you've ever been to Australia, you haven't. You've been to Peru or Chile. Jet fuel can't melt. Can't melt. Jet fuel can't sink Atlantis. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to pronounce it like the bougie elite think I'm meant to pronounce it? Chile? No. I'm not part of the bougie elite. I'm part of the silent majority, which is the lower class. The working class. I don't actually know what the silent majority is. I think that's what like really like right-wing people do to claim that they're being oppressed. Oops. What did I just do? Stop being British. I'm trying. Did I just start it by accident? You just brought you cheeky bastard. I saw that. Let's go. 12.0. Bring it on, bitch. You think I'm afraid of 12.0? You think that you think you've tricked me, but in reality, you've just made me more powerful. This is what the M26 was made for. Look how fast it's going with the power of an A1 Abrams' engine. This is the fastest M26 in the West. Well, we're kind of in the East, actually. You can use me as a shield to an extent. Not to much of an extent, though, because I imagine the APF SDS can go through me. I don't think there's like anything that we'll really encounter at this battle rating that I could go through the front of. Actually, wait. I mean, maybe I could go through the opening. What's it called? Driver's hatch of like a T-series tank. Try me. Yeah. I'm strong. I am strong and I am an independent tank that doesn't need no chaperone. That's the word. Is that an enemy helicopter in the sky? Not sure. Something behind me. Yeah, there is. It's a BMP. Does he know that I'm here? Because I might be able to get a cheeky shot into him. Yeah! He never expected this. He expected the sound of Abrams engines and T-series tanks. He never expected to hear the engine of an M26. This here, that proves that this tank is better than the best light tank in the game. There's something in front, but I think there's something down here, down to my left. Right, sorry. But you know what? We won't know unless I try. And the answer is, that's exactly true. Can I... Ah. I was hoping, I was hoping that that guy wouldn't just immediately go to show armor. Well, time to bring out another one. They didn't they did not expect. So this here is like superior American engineering. This vehicle is perfect. I can't turn my gun to shoot you from keeping my gun forward. There you go. Look, I got an assist as well. I'm impressed. I like that I'm in 4th. I know that I haven't really done that much really, but it makes me happy to know that I'm in 4th at the moment. I know you don't really need to do much to get 4th at top tier, but you know, makes me feel like I'm doing something. And then again, removing a BMP2 from the equation is pretty good. It's pretty something. Okay. Oh. Did I see a helicopter? I don't think I did. I think I just saw dancing trees. Oh, B is being taken. I should be safe from over in the A direction. But I don't know what's at B. But the likelihood is it's going to be on the far side. Friendly heli? Friendly heli. Or maybe not actually. It sounds like it was a relatively low calibered gun that just fired. Unless there's more than one person there, which is very plausible. It's very possible that whoever's over there... Yeah, it's the... I said... The fuck is that? Ah, 2S38. Shit. Leave me alone. Fuck off. That's something there? That's a pile of rubble. Anyone else around? Oh, there's that there. That'll do. Oi! Bugger off! Read that. Let me mean to me. Let me... Fuck off. That guy's name is Nivea Cream. What the fuck? I just got killed by someone who's sponsored by Nivea. Nivea, the cream for the humble folk. Not going to stop it from bringing out the best vehicle ever. I'm going to get sponsored by Nivea. That's going to be my... I'm going to get sponsored by, like, just things that my viewers would never use. You think I'm afraid of whatever's over here? Because the answer's yes. There's not much I can really... Nothing I can do other than panic. And hope to get a little sneaky shot onto someone. How long? Okay, it's fine. Who's over there? Huh? Who goes there? Smell yourself. Anything? No. Although there is still... There was something coming from over there. I don't know what it was. Not that I could really do anything. There goes the bad dragon if there's no viewer, if no viewers won't use it. I mean, maybe you should start using it then. How about that? How about use the products then? If I end up getting sponsored by Bad Dragon, I want everyone who views me to spend all their money on Bad Dragon products. It's too big. Well, don't fuck. Well, just buy it then. Buy one of the smaller models. I don't know. I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not required to to run the advertising campaign at the moment. Oh, I meant to go a little bit lower. We're off. Oh no. He doesn't expect to see me, so he had no idea what he was looking for. Right then, 42. Probably where some viewers have used it for sure, which means I can't get sponsored by him. What? What do you mean? What does that mean? I don't know what You're confusing me now. We're past the 2-hour mark. You can't use confusing words. You have to speak clearly and slowly and using simple words. It's too everything. We're past the point of speaking fluently. Something up there. I assume I'm about to get hit by a fucking cruise missile. They tried. There it is. I still get sponsored by companies none of my viewers use. Okay. I forgot what I said, I'll be honest. I know it's probably very obvious, but I did forget that I said that. Yeah, alright. One more. Shit. One more at 12.0 and then I'm gonna not do that. Depending on how long it takes to load in. Oh, it's fine. My ability to, oh, this is absolutely, there's nothing I can do on a map like this with vehicles that I've got. At least on the other one I could hide somewhere. I can't even get to the battlefield before people could see me. Da 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 da. There we go. That's why you're here, just caretakers for my demented ass. That is true. I do need someone to look after me at all times. What I need is I need a live transcript of what I'm saying, like in front of me, so I can look back at what I said. That's basically what Twitch is. Twitch is just a is just like a community caretaking project, where if you need a little bit of extra, like, you know, looking after, you can go to Twitch, make a Twitch account, and people will watch, look after you for a bit. This is very slow. Just go. Just go. Stop. Don't slow. Don't just because you've turned on cruise control doesn't mean you can stop moving. It's why you never. It's why on Twitch you never really find people being, you know, normal or sane. It's good, and it's because people who go to it, people who go to Twitch aren't normal or sane. Buddha daddy. I'm a real MBT, I am. I'm a big boy MBT. I get to sit on the big boy table with the rest of them. I get to take part in the weird political discussions that the big boys talk about. Da 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 da. Why yes, I do think China should invade Iran. No, I will not elaborate. Yes, I do think that the T-72 is superior in every way to the Abrams A1, A3. Do we have A3s? I think we do. I mean, not Britain, just people in general. I'm hurrying. I can't go any faster. I don't go very fast. I'm in a little tiny. I'm in an old man tank. I'm in a tank for the elderly. I don't have any of your like fancy machinery and tires. I'm an old slow man. I will say, you know, at least one good thing is generally is that if you're in a tank like this, is that just because you're an easy target, people will almost always go after you first, even though there are more valuable targets next to you. I could spot with my machine gun by sitting here. If I just sit behind here with my machine gun, I could spot. Artillery? Wait, artillery... Where would I put that? I'll put it there. Let's put an artillery. Don't undersell myself. I don't know what there is I could do with my main cannon. What was that? Was that a ground-launched rocket or an air-launched? Sorry, I'm moistening my lips. I truly am an old man. I need to moisten my lips occasionally. I mean, if I hid properly, I could like turn my engine off and just wait for people to go past. Da 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 da. This. I didn't apply enough Nivea to my lips. I didn't. I should have taken the guy's advice and applied Nivea. Then my lips would be perfect and like nicely moistened. And I could make nice lip slapping sounds again. And everyone would go, yes, that's ASMR. I don't know what I was shooting at. I thought I saw something over there, but it was just a crater. Oh, there is something up there. Not that I don't even think I could I don't think I could penetrate it, even if I tried, but, you know. Shall I make a wet lip podcast? Where it's just nothing but wet lips for 40 minutes. No! How dare you? You better not have switched to fucking heat just to take me out. Like a nerd. Fight like a man. Shoot me with APF SDS. Why? What don't you like about the idea of a wet lip podcast? It's a great idea. Da 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 da. I'd have been. What was he trying to achieve with that bomb? Tie me kangaroo down, spot. Tie me kangaroo down. Why did my phone vibrate? Fuck off, 3. I don't care. Don't send me text messages, because I'm going to get angry. Scorpion should get smoke grenades that's just dude chucking a canister. You should be able to get like a hand grenade that you can throw at people. He should be able to like pull out his handgun and use that as a machine gun. Just drive by people with like a grease gun. They were probably still using grease guns on there. Become an enlisted streamer when? Never. I'm never going to become an enlisted streamer because enlisted is not a good game. I don't think. It doesn't interest me. Because I'm not a fucking Gaijin fanboy. I never said War Thunder was a good game. Just that it interests me more because tanks like this are cooler than whatever's going on in Enlisted. I don't care for what's going on in Enlisted. I'm not doing any more 11.3. I'm just fucking shit. It's boring. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's not that. Well, it was alright for a couple rounds, just to try it. I don't know what I'm doing now, I'll be honest. It's not. I've got no. I didn't really have any plans. Da 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 da. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. I could continue going down here to try and unlock the 2A5. What does the ham end in some English towns mean? I don't know. I have no idea. It might. I mean, it could possibly be a shortening of like Hamlet. Possibly. But I'm not sure. There's no. I've never really looked. I've never looked into it. It's not something that I've ever really cared about. There's like West Ham. That's all I know. It's the only place that I know that has that at the end. Da 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 da. Unless it is just like oldie worldy speak for like a town. Maybe it's man versus manlet if a town grows big enough it goes from Hamlet to Ham. Maybe. Maybe that's exactly what it is. So that's how we actually determine what's a city and what isn't in the UK. Is whether or not it's big or small. And if it should be determined as a hamlet or not. Every city is a hamlet. Just a ham, sorry. Da 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 da. I like this. I've taken the this is the premium leopard too, but I've taken the all the fabric off because I don't like it. Well, it's not that I didn't like it, but I just thought just for a change I took it off. It's Old English for home. That makes sense. I can believe that. The fuck were you looking? Where the fuck was my cannon pointing? I just spilt monster down myself. Like the little baby man that I am. Watch me wallabies feed, mate. Watch me wallabies feed. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. The only person that I know who sung that was Rolf Harris, and you can't really think about him anymore. It's not really appropriate to quote Rolf Harris. Da, 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 da. I don't really know who else sung that song. I only know of Rolf Harris, so why not? I wonder why. It's a tragedy that you can't talk about Rolf Harris anymore. I think he was just got by the woke elite. Is he dead? I don't know. I mean, you can't really say you liked him because I think he was a fiddler. From what as far as I'm aware, he was a diddler and a fiddler. Just like every other person who worked for the BBC in like any time before like 2010. See? Come on. Ugh. How did the puma get away? I don't actually know what he did, which is why I don't know. But as far as I'm aware, he was that's all I know. All I know is that he was a not a good guy. May you join? Yeah, okay. It snowed the other day here. I just looked out the window and saw how dark it was, and that made me remember about when it snowed. On I think it was Friday night. So the Friday or Saturday night, I can't remember. It snowed, and it was at like between 1 and 2 in the morning, but I didn't notice until about 2. Oh, excuse me. About 2 in the morning on Saturday or Friday, I saw that I saw it was snowing, and I went outside and stood in it in the middle of the night, and it was great. Just like standing in it, because like, you know, when it snows, it goes really, really quiet. And so not only was it stupidly quiet because it was the middle of the night, it was 2 in the morning. It was also, it was heavy snowfall, and so you could barely hear anything. But what made that, what the problem with that was, is that I didn't shoot at that because I didn't know if it was still alive or not. The problem with that was it my footsteps in the snow were really, really loud because of how quiet the world was. It was great. And then like very quickly it started to like the snow sort of petered out, and then later on turned to rain, and there wasn't much snow left by the end of it. Well, it lasted a day, but it dissipated pretty quick, which is sad because I like it when it snows. Apparently there's full-on chaos in Munich because of the snow. I'm a big snow fan. You yeah, you are. Go over here instead. See what's going on over here. But like because it was snowing, what surprised me is just how bright it was. Like, it was incredibly bright. But it's weird. It feels weird. I assume that it's just because of like just the ambient light is amplified just by how much, like how bright all the snow, how white the snow is. But like it was 2 in the morning and I could clearly see around. There are street lights around where I live, and so our garden does partially get lit up by the street lights. But in the middle of the night, it's not really. It's still really dark. But I'm seeing if I can find the picture of it, because I did take a picture. Yeah, I'm sort of, I'm zooming in to just, like that picture there, that's 2 in the morning. That picture was taken at 2 in the morning. You don't need to see, you don't need to see what's in the picture, just that you can actually see what's going on. Like, it was really bright and great, and I love it when it snows. What BR we play? This is, I've forgotten. It's like 10.3, or yeah, 10.3 I think. I was very surprised to see it snow, because it very rarely snows, at least in the UK, heavily. It very rarely snows this early into winter. Watch you. You're not doing anything though, were you? Unless you're dead. Where are you? You don't exist. There you are. You're in a Puma now. Yeah, no, it very rarely snows this early on into the into December. It usually snows like into the next year. I just think it's cool. I like it. I know I said it like 1,000 times, but I like the snow. There's people out there like, oh no, I don't like the snow. It's cold and makes me fall over. And it's like, well, fucking watch your step for starters. And second of all, open your eyes and look how nice everything looks covered in snow. Everything looks nice covered in snow. Everything feels nice covered in snow. Snow is the best, and it makes being inside feel a whole lot better because of how like nice and warm it makes you feel. The only problem with snow is that I don't get to spend that much time in it because it gets really dark, and I don't like being out in the dark. Because what if someone grabs me and kidnaps me? Like I say, I weigh about 4 grams, and someone could just run away with me. You wish you would get to see snow one day? Maybe you will. Depending on where you live, climate change is likely gonna allow you to see snow wherever you are in the world. I'm easily mistaken for a child. I could be. At 3'2", I could be easily mistaken as being a child. I almost accidentally kidnapped someone's dog the other day. When I was out and about, like, just wandering, as I do, someone's dog started following me. Some like old woman was like, she was just like standing next to like a lake or whatever. Just a body of water, nondescript body of water. I think it's a lake. She was standing next to a lake, just like looking over it with a little Jack Russell behind her. And then she like walks back to the path to continue on her way. And I was walking towards her. She was walking towards me. And instead of the dog following her, yeah, she went like to the right, and the dog just turned to the left and continued walking. I walked past the woman. She like looked back to see what was going on. In the dog's defense, she didn't do a very good job of making sure the dog was following her. She just fucked off. She just fucked off and the dog went the other direction. I then continued walking, like walked past her. The dog, as I was getting close to the dog would turn around, kind of almost recognize that the woman was calling him, to which the dog would just then turn back and continue walking, but look at me as if to say, you're my owner now. I'm with you now. And so the dog, so yeah, the dog would turn around, look at me, and then just continue walking. Eventually, I heard the woman kind of like screaming, like, "Can you get my dog for me?" To which I then kind of positioned myself in front of the dog and pointed towards the woman, and the dog turned around and ran back the other way. Although I did kind of have to, there wasn't like another dog coming towards me from like the other way, and I was kind of scared. At one point, the little tiny Jack Russell like perked his head up towards that dog that was coming towards me, and I was like, I don't want to have to deal with this dog interacting with another dog, because this isn't even my dog to begin with. So what am I supposed to do? And then like, so then I had to obviously guide the dog back to the woman. But look, luckily, once it turned around, once I sort of stood in front of it and pointed towards the woman, the dog turned around and realized where its mistake was and made its way that way. But it was I almost kidnapped it. I almost stole that Jack Russell and yoinked it and had it for myself. But yeah, that's why I don't know why that fucking. In my defense, I did nothing for that. I did nothing wrong. That woman was like fucking. It's like she turned around numerous times. So like she was walking along. Like I said, she turned to the right, and then like she turned around and saw that the dog wasn't responding. She turned around. I can see that you've taken us up to 12.3. I'm not an idiot. And then it's fucking. Everyone's fucking doing shit. Fucking making everything hard on me. Making me fucking regret ever fucking streaming because you think you're all harder than me because you're nerds and grind War Thunder all day. I know it's not you. You're fine because you understand that you know when someone says 10.3, that means 10.3. I'm not accusing innocents. I'm accusing the people who aren't 10.3. But yeah, like the woman would turn around. She'd turn around and like see the dog running away and then just go, I ain't dealing with that. And then just continue walking. And it's like, fucking call your dog. It's not hard. That's why I don't like people in the public, because they're idiots. And then she's like calling, like I said, she called to me. It's like, freaking do your own dog. Nah, it's funny. She was she was like a mile away, and I heard her whispering on the wind. I heard her like whispers on the wind, being like, "Can you get my dog for me?" It's a good thing I took out I had my earphones in. It's a good thing I when I noticed that the dog wasn't following her. I noticed that the dog wasn't following her, and so I took out one of my earphones just to make sure that I could hear her if she said anything. It's a good thing I did, because otherwise I wouldn't have heard her, and I would just kept walking. Like someone in front of me was like, "Oh, you have one following you?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." Fuck off. Yeah, so I've got little bits of rubber on my desk. I've just been pulling apart my I've been pulling apart the bit of rubber off my phone case. A bit of rubber just came off my phone case when I was playing with it, and I'm just pulling it apart. Da 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 da. Ugh. Fuck it. Just no, let's ready up. We'll just deal with these people with fucking Halo thinking he's better than everyone. Yeah, go on. Fucking chop chop. I haven't got all day. I've got at least 27 seconds. This is where it's going to take like 6 minutes to fucking find a battle as well. Ugh. War Thunder's such a game. It's a game. It's a game that brings out the worst in everyone. I will say, I don't really understand why so many people play War Thunder. But I mean that in like, not in a it's a shit game kind of way, but in a people people complain about the game all the time. The only thing that people ever seem to do with Warhammer, the only thing that people ever seem to do with War Thunder is complain about it. And it's like, you just like, you don't have to play it, you know. You can do other things. Like everyone, but it's like everyone within the community, you know, myself included, I'm guilty of this myself. I'm not hiding behind the community. We all like are like proud of the fact that we suffer playing the game. You know, We're always, people are like, oh, how's it going on War Thunder? And it's like, oh, you know, suffering as always. And then people are just like, oh, that gets the whole table chortling, you know. Everyone's laughing. You say like, oh yeah, I'm suffering. Everyone's like, oh yeah, it's fucking it's classic War Thunder. I just kind of, it's just a bit, you know. Wait, like, why is that what we've come to? Why can't we all just like get along in War Thunder? Why can't we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya and whatnot? This isn't a game. Why don't we just have this a game? Be a bit game about about, you know, teamwork and joy. A fucking phone vibrating. It's Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. It's fucking Monday. It's Monday. I think. I hope I didn't sleep through an entire Monday. I haven't seen anywhere that I did. It's always Tuesday in the UK. Why do I have so many fucking notifications? Why do I have 6 notifications from Discord? Who's doing notifications? Where the fuck did Salty come from? Oh, he joined to spam memes again. That's where the notifications come from. Oh, it's getting warm in my room. I mean, I haven't looked for it. I don't really think it exists. But I'm still kind of wanting to find that old Chihuahua AMV. What's the wait? I don't know. Or the fact that we've got 3 different nations all trying to queue together that don't really like each other. They're not the most common of nations, I don't think. Didn't get me. Can't get me. Won't get me. Can't stop, won't stop. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it on back to me. That's the sex alarm. You have to play that any time that someone every time that the chat goes leads too far into the weird chat. That's when you have to play. That's when you have to use the sex alarm. Oh, excuse me. I beg your pardon. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I've covered my desk in bits of rubber now. I'm an idiot. Upgraded from hard rock to rebar. To be fair, look at this fucking. I won't be able to show it off. I was gonna show off all these bits of rubber, but it's gonna be too fucking awkward. I'm a mess maker. Are you just gonna do something else, Halo? Or wait, was it you who left? Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, if anyone sees the this one, the Monster Energy Monarch or Monarch Peach and Nectarine, I recommend this. It's pretty nice. Can say that if you're a Monster Energy fan, drink it. I was thinking that, you know, if you've never had Monster before and you're like 53, I think drinking Monster would kill you. I think Monster Energy is something that you have to have drank when you were younger, or else you would die drinking it. What the fuck is that? Because it's like it's so bad for you. There's that one infused tea that killed someone. Was that tea? I don't know what that was, but I definitely did see that someone like drank. It was like, I saw what, like some caffeinated lemonade or something that killed a load of kids. I killed one kid, I think, that had it like that ended up having it like pulled from McDonald's or wherever it was. Ugh. The amount of caffeine is mental. It's not necessarily. It's not always the amount of caffeine. Well, it is. Don't get me wrong. The caffeine definitely is a problem. But you know, usually these things do usually not have a lethal amount in it. The problem is the people that do nothing but drink it. And it's the only thing that they drink. And I think that there was one case relatively recently where I think someone, it might have been a mother, brought like a mother, like a child. For all intents and purposes, it was a child that was drinking this beverage, but they didn't know it was caffeinated, and so they drank loads of it because that's what people. That if you have something and you taste nice and you don't have many inhibitions, you're gonna just drink it because it's nice. But it turns out that it was highly caffeinated, and the kid fucking died from drinking it. That's it. And they got in a lot of legal trouble because it wasn't very well advertised or listed as being caffeinated. And that's that. Don't drink that much caffeine, you'll die. Caffeine is bad for you in anything other than minute doses. As addictive and amazing as caffeine is, you will die if you drink it. There's no question about it. You will die. If you drink caffeine, you go to hell before you die. Oh, that's his smoke. I wonder where the smoke came from. I didn't lay down smoke. What's that? It's a drug after all. And you know what Mario says about doing drugs? Don't. Ugh. Not the worst way to go. I mean, it might be. I don't know what a caffeine overdose like looks like. Mario eats mushrooms that make him go tries to stop. That's not a drug though. That's like that isn't changing his perception of the world. That's physically changing him. That's advertising good nutrition. Eat mushrooms because they're good for you. That's what that's advertising. Mario would never do something that was detrimental to his child audience's fan. This child audience's or to his child audience. Sorry, I don't know how to string a sentence together currently. Everyone who breathes air will die. That's a legal loophole, that is. I'm definitely I'm definitely hallucinating because I keep seeing things out the corner of my eye, like on the monitor, that just don't happen. Like things are, I feel like I see things changing in the chat, and then when I glance over and nothing's there. That's why I might look towards my monitor, look towards like the chat, like longingly expecting there to be something there, even when there's nothing there. It's because I'm hallucinating that things are happening. I've got metal pipe PTSD. It's annoying. Oh wait, no, his gun doesn't work. It's fine. you bloody well don't. You better stop that right now, aircraft. So that, I think that's a dead AA over there. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it on back to you. Yep. Yeah, there we go, he's got it. Magic mushrooms aren't detrimental. If you use them in, like, small quantities, you can use them for, like... I've heard that you can use them for, like, divining purposes. Like, you can use them in divinations and things to, like, see the future and predict... And use them in, like, you know... being able to learn new information. If you're in a situation where you are trying to, like, write a school paper... and you left it to last minute by accident, I heard that if it's something that you need to do the research for, if you just do a moderate amount of magic mushrooms, either in a smoke or tea form, all the information that you need will come to you. They're really good at divining the answers to any question you have. Legally, I have to say that's not true. Legally, I have to say don't do drugs, they're bad for you and you will die. And if you do drugs, you'll go to hell before you die. In the words of Mario himself. Da 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 da. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this then? I hear that you're up to no good, Mr. Winston. I hear that you're finding drugs in your apartment. That's a rather suspicious coincidence, Mr. Winston. That you're just finding them in your apartment's garden. It's rather suspicious if I do say so myself, sir. I think I should have to tell the constabulary about this, Mr. Winston. For you are causing me quite the concern, Mr. Winston. That was a roleplay between me and Mr. Winston, but you don't know who Mr. Winston is because he only exists in my head. Also, Winston's his first name, but we call him Mr. Winston because that's polite. I think I'd be a good policeman from the like the 90s. 90s or earlier, but like not much earlier. Only like maybe to the 70s. Is there anything I care about? Let's get artillery support. And then filters for this one, because even if smoke grenades are actually useful, I never use them. Hello, 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 hello. What's all this then? I see what you've done there. You can't hide it from me. You fooled me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's not Winston Churchill. You know, now that like now that I'm sort of aware just how much of an alcoholic Winston Churchill was, like he did nothing but drink. It really does make sense why he sounds like that. You know what I mean when I say sounds like that. When you hear him in speeches, it makes a lot of sense that he's just fucking sloshed. he is absolutely wasted at all times, and that's why he sounds as weird as he does. He got a doctor's note going to the States. Yeah, I've heard. That implies that he's doing it now. When I say it sounds like it's a controversial thing. But like, what are you gonna do? And Winston Churchill's heading to the US. Like, what are you gonna do? You're really gonna say no? You can't drink to like the most alcoholic man ever to rule Britain? That's not true. I imagine like historical leaders, like kings and queens, were probably more alcoholic. Because the only thing that was safe to drink back then was alcohol. If you wanted to make sure you wasn't going to get dysentery drinking water, you had to drink alcohol. Oh, his gun's out. Oh, someone's gun's out. What did I hit? I wasn't... Was I aiming at him? I thought I was aiming at the Challenger. Is his gun out? Yeah, it is. I thought I aimed at the Challenger. Shit, fair enough. The Challenger's gonna be hiding, waiting to shoot me through the fucking fences. I know it. He's being hit from somewhere else. He might have more important things to deal with currently. Where is he? Is he there? Yeah. His engine hit. That's about as good as I'm going to get, I think. Track and radiator. Shit. He probably would have died going that. Yes, he would. He was but like I was saying, sorry, I got distracted. It was it makes a lot more sense when you listen to the way that he speaks. It does make a lot more sense that he did sound very strange when he did spend all of his time incredibly drunk. Ancient Babylon knew distilling alcohol. They've been making... That's like the oldest beverage known to man. The only thing older is actually water. They've been and like back in the day, historically, for as far as I'm aware, alcohol was a lot more alcoholic because they didn't really care as much as they do now. Or like the way that they made it back in the day meant that it just wasn't as alcoholic back in the day. Or it was more alcoholic, sorry. Don't stop, never give up, hold your head high and reach the top. Point him out. I don't want him to go unpointed. This guy looking at me. He is, isn't he? Cheeky git. Fuck off. Stop looking at me. How do you know I'm here? You cheating? It's like a cheater to me. I mean, non-pen. Well, I did hit him in the most armoured part of his armour. Where are you going? Why are you running away? What's the fucking... you could just shoot me. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head higher, reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it on back to you. Don't shoot me, I'm fragile. I'm gonna cry. I felt that. I felt it deep in my heart. just how much you've insulted me. Anything? What's that noise? It's a friendly helicopter. Ugh, the fucking fun police have shown up. I'm gonna take this out. We're not winning, so I'm just gonna bring this. That guy's going slow. That's not gonna hit that one, right? Ugh. It's my bad for being shit with this vehicle. Stop! Get rid of it! Don't fucking... What? Who did that? Is there a button that you can bind to not... to get rid of the missile that's in the sky? Come on. I can't see the bastard. I'm not using fucking... Is that an A6 up there? I think it might be. Da 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 da. Don't you... I forgot the word. I don't know any words, more words than that. Are you amazed the SU-25 died? So am I. I think I'm the first person to ever take out an SU-25. Ugh, I want to... Come on, at least... Don't stop, never give up, hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got, bring it on back to you. I'm just get rid of all this rubber off my desk, I'm going to keep playing with it. There we go. Did I achieve anything in that battle? No. Ugh. I think I might call it here, because I'm getting fucking irritated and bored of War Thunder. I think I might leave it and go and run away. I didn't have any I didn't have any goals for this stream, but I think any goal that I did have was achieved. My goal was to rant about Sonic and also that thing that I ranted about, and I managed to achieve both of those. But I think I'm going to leave it here because I'm just going to end up hating it. I could force myself to go for another hour, but you know, I'd rather not. So that's going to be that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow, I think, unless something happens that makes me not able to. I'm gonna go. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sorry, my brain is not working at the moment. I can't even formulate sentences. But no, that's it. I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow. And that's it. Yes, barring catastrophe, that's it. I will be here tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.